Coming up in this episode of Tales of Space.
Porter, run the ad.
Who would do such a thing?
Here's your bomb, General.
Wait, that could happen.
We were planning on soup this evening.
Antagonist detected.
What is this, a cliffhanger?
Deep in the heart of the foible system and a little to the left, our intrepid spacefaring heroes board the Candela, a tiny Shroud-class XR-7 cruiser serving as their mobile command center. With the map delivered, the Candela's tech team begins deciphering the complex code protecting its contents. Unbeknownst to them, the adversely sinister General Lumbar swiftly advances upon their location.
Always adversarial, sinister, nefarious. Why is it never something like noble, courageous, handsome? I'm not that bad, am I, Porter?
Well, sir, I think badness is a matter of perspective. To you, the two intruders who broke into your battleship and stole top-secret data right out from under you are the bad ones.
Yes, that's enough. I get your point. How much longer till we can start shooting?
About 4 minutes, sir.
Good. Keep those cannons hot. We'll fire first to get their attention.
Welcome back. It's good to see you made it in one piece. We were concerned when you vanished from radar for a bit.
Yeah, we were someone else.
You were... I'm sorry. Someone else?
When. There was an unregistered space-time bridge. Things got complicated.
I see. Well, glad you're back anyway.
Yeah, thanks. Excuse me, it's been a long drive.
How's the tech lab doing with the map?
They've had some success, but they could really use your expertise.
I don't have much expertise in cartocryptography, but I'll head down there and see what I can do. Were they able to determine where the map came from?
Noksvale Industries, as we initially suspected. We received a tip that the battlecruiser was carrying some information for them, but we couldn't be certain without seeing ourselves.
Why does an energy megacorp need a military escort?
That's the question, isn't it?
Ugh. I'll let you know when we crack something.
Alert. Uncertified evacuation in galley.
What the... How?
What's up?
Well, we were planning on soup this evening, but it appears to have somehow been flushed out of the galley cargo.
Who would do such a thing?
Incoming transmission from GSS Lumbar.
I wonder who it is.
Attention, tiny space boat. This is General Lumbar of the GSS Lumbar. I'd like to speak directly to the two thieves who snuck on board my massively armed and frankly very highly ranked military battlecruiser.
Hello?
Surrender your data or I'll blast your little XR-7 out of the sky.
What? I never dated an R7.
Just turn over the map and I'll leave you in 1 or 2 pieces.
Map? I don't know what map you're talking about.
You know very well what map. Is this... Can I talk to someone else?
Commander, we've decrypted half the coordinates, just the latitude, but the file's self-corrupted. We can't extract anything else.
Wait, that can happen?
Sir,
What? Don't just give me that look, Porter. What?
we just decrypted half of the coordinates.
Yes?
Just the longitude,
And then it's self-corrupted.
and then it's self-corrupted.
General, we're going to need that longitude.
It's my map, stolen from my ship. I demand to know the latitude.
If it's your map, why can't you open it? How about you come aboard and we'll talk it over?
Do you take me for an idiot? I can't trust you half as far as I can bomb you.
Then you definitely won't be getting your map.
Please hold. I need to strangle someone.
Think about it, sir. The noble, courageous, and handsome General Lumbar, who single-handedly braved an enemy warship.
That's a labored effort. But it's just convincing enough. Go on, take a donut. Just the one, Porter.
I've decided I'll bring my half of the coordinates in person to your ship, in exchange for your half delivered. But if anyone steps out of line, you're all going in lockout.
Porter, ready my boarding pants.
Antagonist detected.
The coordinates, General?
I'll be entering them myself. Thank you. Now point me to your navigation panel and let's get this over with.
Right this way, General.
I need your half sent to my ship first.
Okay, you're all set.
Alright, I need everyone to look away. Did you just turn around or something? This is classified military information. Great. I'm going to leave now.
Not so fast. I need to validate these coordinates first.
Coordinates authenticated.
Huh. It checks out. That's surprising. I really expected more subterfuge.
Great. I'm going to leave now.
You're free to go.
I don't need your permission. If anything, you need my permission. I'm allowing you to allow me to go.
Alert. Incendiary device identified.
Forget something, General?
There's the subterfuge.
Let me just deactivate this real quick. Here's your bomb, General.
Ah, yes. Thank you. Goodbye.
Stick, prepare a bridge to those coordinates. Keep the shroud up as well. We don't know what's waiting for us.
The crew of the Candela braced themselves for momentary space-time travel, finally having all the necessary parts of the quadrant map. General Lumbar, having now returned to his battlecruiser, attempts to clear the tracks of the events that transpired.
Take the coordinates, encrypt them as best you can, and store them in the data registry. Log that we temporarily changed course to avoid a debris field. Remove any trace that we were boarded. That one's important. And show me where they're going. I don't want any loose ends.
Entering the coordinates, sir. It appears to be a small star system. Only 3 planets. And there's some big cage thing around the star. Not sure what that's about.
Wait, let me look at that. It's the thing from those annoying ads, the Noksvale something or other. Porter, run the ad.
Running the ad, sir.
Cold, dark, barren. Many planets across our galaxy are now occupied, but at what cost? Without the warmth of a radiant star, the residents of these new worlds find their lives bleak and unappealing. Palladium miners of the mineral belt, Noksvale Industries sees you. And that's why we're proud to present the Noksvale Sun. Reaching over 100,000 miles across, the Noksvale Sun's many adjustable rings enable it to encapsulate a foreign star, absorbing as much as 80% of the star's energy output. This energy can then be delivered instantly, anywhere in the galaxy. After nearly 40 years in construction, the Noksvale Sun will finally be ready to launch in Q4 2907. The Noksvale Sun, storing energy today for a brighter tomorrow.
It's pretentious, I'll give them that. But why does that group of criminals care so much? What can you find out about those planets?
As General Lumbar ponders the intent of his former interlopers, the Candela swiftly exits the bridge at their destination, an unnamed and unregistered star system on the distant outer edge of the galaxy.
You have arrived at the entered coordinates.
What's so special about this tiny system that it had to be kept secret?
That framework around the star. That's the Noksvale Sun.
Oh, the thing from those annoying ads.
There must be something here they don't want anyone knowing. Stick, run an essential scan of this system.
Scanning. Spectral Class K main sequence star. 3 telluric planets. Rudimentary life found.
Now it makes sense. If this system is inhabited, that construct is choking out the light those planets need.
More like a Noksvale moon, am I right? Nobody? Alright.
Hang on. Auliver, Does this look familiar to you?
The giant rings? They were building this on the other end of that wormhole? Wait a minute. That would mean...
What is this, a cliffhanger?
I remember where I've seen Banneker.
Many questions reverberate through their collective minds as the crew of the Candela observes the energy harvesting capabilities of this massive orbital ring. How can Auliver and Curie hope to stop it? What's next for General Lumbar now that he's abandoned chase of his infiltrators? And lastly, who the heck is Banneker? Just spill it already! Tune in for the answers to these queries and more next time on Tales of Space, Noksvale Moon.